So, Team of the Season has begun in FIFA 20, or Team of the Season so far, if you really want to use that long name. And we're going to start doing some player reviews. We're going to be reviewing a bunch of these cards. So in the comment section down below, let me know which other blue items you want me to do a video on. In this one today, we're going to focus on the 92 rated Team of the Season Zaha. Now, before we get into this, I've got a question for you guys. Do you think Zaha deserved a Team of the Season item? In the Premier League this season, he scored 3 times and got 3 assists. I don't actually think he's had that good of a season. That's why I don't really know if he should have featured in this side. I understand the community voting for him because, you know, why wouldn't there? It'd be a good card for Ultimate Team. But I don't think Zaha should have been in the shortlist because there have been many better players than him. So, yeah, what the hell. Anyway, this card should be pretty good, and it costs around 1.1 million coins, so hopefully in game it does perform quite well, and hopefully I don't lose too many coins on this card as well. Over on FUTBIN, we can see how this card is affected by chem styles. I'm thinking we go for Deadeye because his pace and dribbling are already pretty awesome, and it'll be nice to boost them shooting and passing attributes. Let me know in the comments if you would go for a different chem style, but I feel like most people will agree that Deadeye is the one for Zaha. I also don't think basic is too bad for him, but Deadeye is what we are going to be going for, and as you can see, it gives him some pretty good ratings, especially in the wider areas. Okay, so let's have a look at this guy in game then, shall we? Pretty nice looking in game stats. Traits wise, just got the flair and technical dribbler trait. Technical dribbler one doesn't really count because it doesn't work for us humans, but nonetheless, let's have a look at these attributes, shall we? Really good to see he's got a 99 rating for his sprint speed. Should feel pretty quick once he kicks into gear in matches, so that's nice to see. Over in the shooting section, there's also some really nice attributes. Attack positioning, finishing, and shot power will all be maxed out to 99 with the chem style that we have applied, so that is obviously great to see. And his passing looks pretty solid for the most part as well. Nice short passing rating of 88, which will be boosted to 98, and also really good crossing of 92, which will go to 99. Long passing though, 76, that really doesn't look too appealing, which is a bit of a shame. Now we come on to the dribbling department though, and that just looks brilliant. It really, really does. Aside from the 85 reactions, which isn't amazing, everything else is brilliant. 97 agility, 90 balance, 97 ball control, 99 in-game dribbling. On the ball, honestly, this guy should feel brilliant. He should be absolutely awesome in possession of the football, so hopefully he plays in-game like them stats do indeed suggest. And then we come on to the physical column, which is actually quite interesting. Now, we'll first discuss his strength, which I actually think looks really good for a pacey attacker, so hopefully in-game he feels like he can hold up the ball quite well. But there is another stat that I need to discuss in the physical column, and that is that 86 stamina. That really isn't all that appealing, especially for a 92 rated attacker who has plenty of pace, because obviously we're going to be running a lot with this card, and he may or may not tire rather quickly, so that is definitely something to note with this card. He looks like he could be a player that you may have to sub off towards the end of matches, definitely if you're heading to extra time. At least looks that way anyway. We'll find out in matches, won't we? Nice positioning rating and good work rates though, so I'm expecting some good runs from him, and obviously he does also have the 5-star skill moves, which will definitely help him out quite a bit. Only a 3-star weak foot though, which is a bit of a shame, especially after we've just had the Foot Birthday promo where we've had like big weak foot upgrades. It's going to be a bit weird going back to attackers that have only got, you know, a limited weak foot. But anyway, I've rambled on for long enough. Let's get into some matches. Let's just see how we get on with the 92 rated forward. Interesting team we face first. It's a full Serie A side featuring a bunch of alternative special items. Bellerin finds Zaha, who's going to get through the defence. Oh, what a tackle from Manolas there. I thought I was in. Zaha. Oh, he's somehow come away with the ball there, but we just couldn't manage to slide the shot under the goalkeeper. Shoot. Oh, wow. What an AIDS goal that was. Zaha with the assist. Very accidental, but in an assist nonetheless. Nice. Chance for Zaha. Oh, he's just been nudged off the ball there by Manolas. Pepe finds Zaha, who's got the pace to get round this man. We're going to go for the near post shot with the left foot. 3-star weak foot. It's in the back of the net. It's a nice finish, and now it's 2-0. Felipe Anderson with a really nice through ball there for Zaha. Gets the finesse win. Really should have done better. I felt like I put a bit more power in than what was produced there, but it is what it is. Nice ball by Felipe Anderson. We've got ourselves a pretty comfortable lead at the break, thanks to goals from Zaha and Ben Yedder, and a couple of assists as well from the Brazilian Felipe Anderson. Get that in. Find Zaha on the turn, tight angle. Nice, these two link up, finish the game. Nice. Oh, he's hit the post. I'm just a post magnet in this game. All I do is hit the post. Very frustrating. It's just one of them games. And there be the full-time whistle. We get ourselves a pretty comprehensive win. 5 goals to 0. Not a bad performance from Wilfried Zaha, getting himself on the score sheet twice, as well as picking up an assist too. Well, this is what we face next. Pretty nice team, which has a prime icon moment in the back line. Oh, Anderson and Zaha just stealing the ball off of each other. Ben Yedder puts the ball through. Zaha. Oh, what a finesse. I knew as soon as that left his foot that was going in the back of the net. Just pinged into the far corner. Goalkeeper given no chance. Get to that. Oh, opportunity. Zaha, come on, show your pace. Show your pace. Puyol's fighting him, but Zaha, oh, he actually did well to beat him there. I just turned the wrong way. Ah, error on my part there. Zaha did really well. Nice from Zaha. Ben Yedder. Oh, why do I keep hitting the post tonight? Ben Yedder puts the ball through. Opportunity for Zaha now. Can we get round? He's done well. Finds Felipe Anderson. Oh, just the goalkeeper did well enough to close that down. 2-0 at the break. Not a bad little scoreline. Good to see Zaha and Anderson on the score sheet. Hopefully we can get them both on it again in the second 45. Bakayoko. Ben Yedder finds Zaha, who's going to get round Puyol. We're going to go for the finesse, and we're going to beat the keeper as well. I think he thought I was going to go for the cross-goal shot. How about no? How about 3-1? And that should be the game won now. Yeah, look, he's moved his keeper. He thought I was going across goal. Not this time. Full-time whistle has gone, and we have got ourselves a 3-1 victory. Not a bad little performance. Zaha got himself on the score sheet twice, and he scored a couple of nice goals as well, which is great to see. Well, now we've played a few more matches with the team of the season so far, Wilfried Zaha. It's time for me to give a verdict on this card, and overall I think it's a very nice item. It's obviously very usable, and in game it's one of them cards who, when you get good gameplay in FIFA 20, I know it's a rare occurrence, but when you get good gameplay, this card will feel fantastic. But it's when the gameplay isn't too great that this card just doesn't feel as special. So something to be aware of with that. His dribbling though, I think, is absolutely fantastic and is definitely the best thing about this item for me. He ended with a pretty positive record though, which was really pleasing. There is plenty to like about this card, which is great, but there are also a couple of negatives, which we will of course touch on in a minute. So yeah, let's do exactly that in fact. So pace, how is this guy in game? Feels quick, very quick. I like his acceleration, I like his sprint speed. He's one of them players who, when he gets a yard or two on a defender, he probably is going to create a good chance for himself. The thing is, in FIFA 20, there are so many 90+ pace defenders now that some of them will be able to catch him. Which brings me on to another positive for Zaha. He's actually got decent strength for a pacey player. Is it amazing? No, but it's good enough to hold off would-be defenders for a certain period of time. So that was pretty nice. I liked his shooting ability. I think off his right foot he can be a very clinical player. He's got good finishing and good composure, and in front of goal scored some pretty nice goals for me. I liked his finesse shots, and I also liked his power shots. You have got to shoot off of his right foot though, because his left foot is a freestyle weak foot and it's just not that reliable, so something to bear in mind. How is Zaha's passing? Crossing wise, I think great. Short passing wise, I also think great. Through balls though, they're a bit inconsistent, and that's a bit of a shame. So yeah, something to note. We've already touched on the dribbling, that's absolutely fantastic. I've honestly got no complaints about his dribbling. It's just a shame that gameplay isn't consistent in FIFA 20, because if it was, this card would be fantastic. But yeah, like I said, it's one of them cards who, when you get good gameplay, it will feel great, but when you don't, it's just not going to feel as effective in matches, unfortunately. Another negative I have to touch on is this guy's stamina. For this stage of the game, it's just not that great, and with someone being this pacey and you wanting to run with them a lot, if you do run with them a lot in game, they are going to tire rather quickly. So he is one of them players who you may have to sub off towards the end of matches, which is certainly not something you'll want if you're paying 1 million coins for a player. So overall, I have to say, good card, very good card, will definitely do a job for some people, but I don't think he is worth the coins. And it's also worth mentioning, I don't think he's got good value as a striker either, because we're going to get so many better out-and-out strikers coming out during Team of the Season. This guy, I think, is better served as a wide attacker. So, yeah, those are my thoughts on this card. Guys, we're coming towards the end of this player review now. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, drop a like rating on it. In the comments, let me know your thoughts on this item. Also, let me know if you got any questions about this card too. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.